Introduction to PowerShell. Now first, what is PowerShell? Now PowerShell, Windows PowerShell, is a command line shell and scripting language designed especially for system administration. It is analog in Linux, which is called as bash scripting, okay? Now again, Windows PowerShell is mainly used or most popular with Windows, as well as with cloud services like Azure, which is from Microsoft. However, it can be used with Linux and Mac OS and other cloud providers as well. However, the most popular is with Windows. Now, the most feature and the most popular about PowerShell, it is built on .NET framework. And Windows PowerShell helps IT professionals to control and automate the administration of the Windows operating system and applications that run on Windows Server environment. And Windows PowerShell commands called commandlets, CMDlets, so which means that it will let you manage the computers from the command line. Now, Windows PowerShell providers let you access data stores such as the registry and certificate stores as easily you can access the file system. In addition, Windows PowerShell has a rich expression parser and fully developed scripting language. Now, so in simple words, you can complete all the tasks that you do with GUI and much more. And GUI here, which means the graphical user interface. And there is something called a PowerShell called ISE. It is called the Integrated Scripting Language. It is a host application for Windows PowerShell. Now, how in other programming languages we have IDE for Java, Eclipse, for Python, etc., etc. We have for PowerShell ISE, which is by default is installed. Of course, you can install it and upgrade it as well. Now, in Windows PowerShell ISE, you can run commands and write test and debug scripts in a single Windows-based graphic user interface with multi-editing, tab completion, syntax coloring, selective execution, context-sensitive help, and support for right-to-left languages. You can use the menu item and keyboard shortcut to perform many of the same tasks that you would perform in Windows PowerShell console. For example, when you debug a script in Windows PowerShell ISE, you can set a line breakpoint in a script, right-click on the line of code, and then click toggle breakpoint. The same thing as IDE if you notice the similar here. They are very similar. Now, let's start with the PowerShell essential commands. Now again, these are actually a theory here in this lecture. Don't worry, we will talk about that in details and step by step with exercises, all right? But for now, keep that in your mind. We have the get help, set execution policy, get execution policy, get process, stop process, select object, get event log, export CSV, convert to HTML, get service, and more. Now these are the most essential commands in PowerShell. Of course, there are other commands, and we will talk about that in details, step by step. We will build scripts from the scratch, and we will learn and how to get anything we want, okay? For now, keep that in your mind. What is PowerShell? There is something called PowerShell ISE, and these are the most essential commands. All right, thanks for watching. I will see you in the next lecture.